Greetings everyone, I am Sugi and thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna do a bit of a first impressions about Gigantic. And of course I'm under NDA, non-disclosure agreement, so I can't talk about certain things that are not information that is not disclosed from the public. I can't talk about that. And so some of the information I will be sharing today is very limited as my impressions are, and I will be talking about more about this game once the NDA lifts. So I guess we should start from the beginning. So this game is created by Motiga. Motiga is an independent studio and they have been working the game a pretty long time already. And these are guys from companies such as Riot Games, Activision, Blizzard, and other such gaming companies that, you know, these are veterans of like really great talent. And it seems that Motiga is very community focused company, and it seems like they don't have such like a strict way of working either. Like there are some companies that are under EA or under Microsoft, they have deadlines and all that kind of stuff. It seems like in Motiga it's more like you have more creative freedom when it comes to games, and you can truly see it in this game. It's also in the art style and everything. So it is a MOBA, but I would say it's more like a mixture between like Team Fortress 2 or Team Fortress 1 and a MOBA. It doesn't have lanes, so you don't have creeps going on there and there. You don't have towers. You pretty much have Duke Guardians, and these are kind of the objectives you have to destroy. And you have these control points over the map, where you can spawn these different creatures, and you can do like a loadout with which creatures you want to use. You can have like up to 5, I think, and you have healers. You have ones that you track enemies on the mini map. You have ones that are powerful and hard to kill, and etc. And I won't be talking too much about the leveling and the talent systems, but I'm gonna say that there is depth in this game. It's not too simple as it may look. The art style of the game is really beautiful. It has this kind of like a blend of Asian anime style, bit of it from the like Hole's Moving Castle and all those Princess Mononoke, kind of those like I always forget the director's name, but you got essentially that style there, and then you have some Western elements there too. And then there's gonna be like a different maps in the game as well. I can't talk about except the one that's already reviewed. It's kind of like this ruins map, and I think that's actually pretty cool looking in my opinion. And you know, the character designs are really unique and cool. You have different casts of ranged, melee. Remains to be seen how overpowered the ranged meat, and sometimes in these type of games range tend to be really overpowerful. But in games like, for instance, Smite, melees have a lot of gap closers, so they can close the gap and, you know, hit the ranged units much easier. I'm not sure is there like any like superior kiting machine in this game yet, but we will have to see. But I guess of course the game is now on closed beta, and it's on Europe and it's on North America, so it's really cool that the company has invested time to be on 2 regions, because there are fans in both areas, and there are going to be a lot of people who want to, you know, like in other companies some prioritize like North America over Europe and or vice versa. It's great to have the game on both platforms. I can't talk about too much about the pings and the bugs because that's under NDA, but let's talk about a bit of the potential of the game. Of course, when you seen only the trailers, you probably not seen the bad stuff. Not saying there are any, but in theory, if there were, you wouldn't able to see them too much. So I think there's a lot of potential with the game, where it's going. You have a talented developer team working on towards the game, and you can see, you know, the designs, you can already vision, and these guys also are going for a bit of like an esport oriented game, but at the same time I feel this can be a really great casual experience. When I was playing, I was enjoying myself, and even if I may have lost a game or 2, I was still not butthurt about it, you know, I was still enjoying the game. And in other MOBAs you don't really have that, you just kind of feel shit if you lose the game. and that's a great feature about the game. It's fun, legitimately fun. But as for the potential, going back to that, so I think it can be like a really potential, like as a viewer esport, something that people can enjoy watching. I don't think it will be super confusing at the start. If you have played few games, you can have like a general idea how the game works. There are not so many like those higher mechanical strategy aspects on this game in the same way as in maybe a Dota or League of Legends. So some of the like lower elo players can't really figure out. But in this game, I think it's more clear about like it comes down to really like mechanics and like overall strategy and team synergy. And I overall just feel there's really a lot of potential. Like I said, I'm already repeating myself. I think it can be a really good viewer esport. I think it can be a really good casual game, and it can be a really competitive game. So there's something for everyone. Of course, a lot of comes down to like how the actual communication with the community and the company will go, and you know. From looking at like this my perspective, things are looking good, but there are things that can go really wrong. Like maybe the servers are really bad, and stuff like that can happen always. But hopefully Motiga has like a lot of solutions for these issues, and they keep listening to the community, fixing some key issues about the game if there are any. And with that like progress and relationship, you can create a really fantastic game. But like I said in the beginning, it's still in NDA, so I can't really make any videos about it. I can like theorize and all that, but as for now, I think that I'm going to do I'm really interested about the game. I want to do more content about it, but for that I need the NDA drop, and I probably need a better PC for the game. Wrapping things up, as always, share, like, and subscribe, and you will be seeing more gigantic content in this channel in the future.